What's up, Eddie? Okay.
That's all.
Andy,
What?
I'm so sexy.
Okay.
Look at my guns, man. I know I am.
Alright, so what do you want to do? Like, what's the plan?
Oh my god. Cloverfield.
What's that fucking website?
Oh my
that
god,
we can
monsters.
actually do? We have to find one of those like stupid.
This is Mr. Colbert, the AIDS teacher from Oakland High School. What is your position on global warming? Is it man-made, or do you think it is just another natural occurrence?
I think global warming itself is a natural occurrence in terms of, if we look at global mean temperatures over even the last 50 years, the temperature is rising. However, I do think humans have played a part in the rising of the temperatures. I think as fast as the temperatures are rising, I don't think that those temperatures could have risen as fast without the help of humans.
Alright. Which human activities do you think created the most pollution?
Definitely the use of fossil fuels. In the United States, we burn a lot of coal. Worldwide, we use a lot of oil. If you look around us, we live in pretty much a plastic world where there are so many things around us that are plastic, which is oil-based. Pretty much all of our heating based on fossil fuels.
Okay. So, do you think, does global warming have anything to do with the increase in extreme weather like Hurricane Katrina, earthquakes, and tsunamis, etc.?
Certainly, if you believe, like I believe, that humans have a part in raising the global temperature, any changes that are going to take place in the atmosphere are going to have consequences that deal with weather. And if you warm up the atmosphere quickly, in terms of geologic time, certainly that's going to play a large part in changing weather patterns around the world. And once we change those weather patterns, even a slight change can have dire consequences in places that are used to a certain amount of precipitation or the lack thereof. So yes, I do think extreme weather is a part of global warming.
How do you think global warming will affect us in the future with the rising sea levels, the flooding, warmer temperatures, droughts, and extinctions, whatever?
Well, if you believe in global warming, and it's undeniable that the temperatures are rising, as the temperatures rise, you're going to get melting of the polar ice caps, and we can see today a lot of glaciers around the world are melting at a very fast rate, and all that water that was once tied up as ice is going into the oceans. That's shutting off the global conveyor belt, so ultimately that rising sea level is going to displace a lot of low-lying islands and countries where people are sitting at a low elevation. But ultimately, once that conveyor belt gets shut off, I think what's going to happen is we'll turn back into an ice age.
Do you think we can improve conditions before that happens and avoid all those harms of global warming? And how will we do it?
Certainly there's a point at which you're going to reach the tipping point where if we continue to add greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, we'll be unable to correct that. But I don't think we've reached the tipping point yet, so certainly we could curb our use of fossil fuels. We could make plans to negate the effects of anthropogenic global warming.
So what do you think the governments can do to help
Well, certainly if you want people to curb their use of fossil fuels, look around the school. If you want to do something, if you want someone to do something, typically you need incentives to do that. And I think the government could provide incentives for people to curb their use of fossil fuels.